Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about takt time. And takt time is the total available time divided by the customer demand. Now the total available time, it's the time for the work to be performed. So you take lunch breaks and daily meeting times removed from that total time, unless you're actually constantly covering them by relief. Customer demand, this is the average rate at which your customers purchase products or service. It is expressed in the same time frame as your total time available. You can also project purchases from a customer in order to calculate this. So if we were to take an example, we have just an 8-hour shift times 60 is 480 minutes. So you take that 480 minutes and we have two 10-minute breaks and one 20-minute lunch. We're ending up with 440 minutes for that day. In our customer demand, we'll say we need 500 units, and we only work the weekday, so 5 days, so we need 100 units a day. So our takt time would be our 440 minutes divided by 100 units a day, or 4.4 minutes, or 264 seconds per unit that we have to produce. So what I'm showing on the screen here, this is my takt time, so your manufacturing time to produce and the customer demand rate. So if your manufacturing rate is the same as what your customer demand is, you have a perfectly balanced load here. And you can see as the customer removes one's manufactured. Now if our demand is too high, then what we do, let's reset this. Okay, we take 2 away from here, then produce 1. Take 2 away, produce 1. So pretty soon what we do is we will actually run out of stock, or our safety stock, and we'll start disappointing the customer. If our takt time is too low, what will happen is as the customer doesn't take any, we keep producing. You'll see that we start gaining stock, and we start gaining stock so much that we overabundance, and that's one of the key elements of waste in a system. So part of discovering our takt time, we actually will discover bottlenecks within the organization. So our bottleneck is basically, if we look at our flow of material, and our bottleneck is the line in which will not produce enough and will be producing at the rate, typically it'll be higher than our takt time. So here bottleneck is our C process. Everything I'd like to talk about is just a couple of definitions for you. Takt time, this is what we've been talking about right now. And we also have lead time. Now lead time is the overall time from when the customer gets the order to when we ship it to him. The cycle time is the cycle time per machine or process, and our target cycle time is what we want it to be. And you'll notice that takt time is generally larger than your cycle time. So that creates a little bit of a buffer so that we can get the product to the customer on time. So as you can see, takt time is very important in order to keep everything lean, get our product going through the plant, and to actually look at and study your production. Right. Thanks very much for listening. And for more information, please visit our website at www.accautomation.ca.